when you have a female that you're dealing with, or maybe simply want to know in general what women lie about, I will tell you, one of the most common things is when she lost her V. Now, if y'all are not catching on to the V, what is that? Come on. It's the virginity. Come on, y'all. But yes, now in my recent video, which you still got to check out, but I'm going to give you kind of like an insight on what I spoke about the body count. So when it comes to those counts, it's going to be lessened. And I talked about how you got to multiply, and some men will multiply by 3, some will multiply by 15, and a lot more. So it really just depends on you and what you think or view this woman to be, or women in general. And so the trusting or believing that it is only this amount normally isn't the amount that she told you. And the truth of the matter, honestly, y'all, is that that's actually the truth. Like, it's not you purposely doing it, but you're not getting an accurate amount for her body count that has been lost. So you have to, and excuse the noise, today I filmed outside. It was just so peaceful and quiet. But now it's a little ruckus going on. So as far as and somebody's dog is barking, I'm not sure who at or why, all that stuff. However, back to my point of when you have let's say a woman that tells you this body count, and then you're thinking about when it was lost, she's going to try to tell you something such as, well, I lost it at this point, and I lost it at this age. Meanwhile, it could have been a few years, let's say, after, or before. I mean, that makes more sense. So let's say when I say before, she could have lost it at like 22, right? And she could tell you it was 18. No, I said it properly in the first part. And I'm so sorry about this dog. I don't know whose dog this is, y'all. I don't know how loud it is. But I started the video literally as it started barking. So I hope it's not too loud. But this video is getting close to being done. So I'm going to finish. And the dog is not close to me. So to backtrack a little bit, as I was saying before the dog tried to ruin the video or the audio, I was talking about how when it gets to the after, not the before, but the after. So let's say if she says that she lost the virginity at 22, what she'll be lying about is that it's after, not before, that she lost it, when she lost it at 18. And I don't even want to throw that number out there, but let's just say anything before 18. So, a lot of the underage stuff going on, a lot of the, at this party, this happened, all that sorts of stuff. Now, the reason why, and I'll definitely give you another lie in this video, just keep watching, but the reason why a lot of women lie about this is because it's always going to be down to how good does it make them look, not having to tell the truth. How good does this sound for her to tell you that it was at this age? It will make her maybe look more mature. It might make her look like she's not easy. It might make her look like, oh, she's hard to get, or she's not just going to give it up. All sorts of stuff I'll break down in a different video. Now, because we're getting towards the end of the video, I'll go ahead and give you my last example for this video, and that have to be, a lot of women go ahead and lie about what they own, what they have. So let's say career-wise, what they have going on is going to be a lie, or let's even say it's going to be a myth of, and y'all, I promise y'all, it was way quieter. Because I was like, am I going to film outside or record? It was way quieter before I started. However, it's okay. It's going to get quiet at the end. So another thing that women go ahead and lie about is when it comes down to the career and what they have going on is more of adding what they have just to make themselves look more independent and more important, or more of not needing a man, being good on their own. And especially because, like, if you do go ahead and say, like, it's been like this or this works out for you, the truth of the matter is that it's a benefit. And when I say benefit, it's like a guy is not going to want to be with a woman that's all over the place or can't take care of themselves. However, some of y'all are okay with that, but my point is that you don't want to be that guy. Now, before I continue on, y'all, because we're getting at the end of the video, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. If you want to get on a consultation call, you can go ahead and do that by clicking the link down below. And if you want to check out all my explicit and exclusive content, you can go ahead and do it by going ahead and clicking down below. But it will only be on Patreon and YouTube membership. And then don't forget about everything else that I offer y'all. So it could be, you could be dealing with a woman and then she tells you one thing of like, oh, I have my own place, or she could tell you like, I've been taking care of myself, or you know, a lot of men that I've been dealing with, they just don't know how to do this the way I do it, or they can't keep up in this way. And a common one, which I'll bring up in a separate video, but a common one is definitely a lot of men, or men in general, they need to be up to date and keep up with my high maintenance because I keep it up myself. So that simply means because she's a high maintenance female, she's just saying to y'all, if I could take care of myself this well, if I could do these things for me, I expect that from you. Now, I know some guys, either you really want this woman and you're going to be up for it, or simply you just want to go ahead and be like, okay, that's nothing, that's light work, and you're used to it, you're that type of man. And actually, lastly, some men are just not going to be about it. So the point of that is that you have to check yourself onto what makes sense for you to do, what is the most responsible, or the more thing that is realistic, keyword realistic, for your situation. Because sometimes you might get with a woman and you get an idea of how she's like, what she's like, and the downside of it is that once you've gotten that, you might try to keep up with it when you can't. And even if you can keep up with it, is it worth it, right? Like, a woman can literally get in your head so much. You've fallen in love, you gotten used to her, you gotten attached to her, and then you're just thinking to yourself, oh, it's no big deal for me to go ahead and act this way. It's no big deal for me to be this way with her. Why does it matter too much? Or is it going to really hurt me for me to go ahead and be, let's say, buying her this stuff? So then you waste a lot of money, energy, time, etc. for a woman that is not suitable. At the bottom line of all of this is that you don't want to be falling for any tricks, games, and lies. You don't want to be getting caught up and finding yourself to be with a woman that is just filled or full of a whole lot of BS. All right. And that means simply like, you don't want to be the one that's going to go ahead and be like, oh, it's cool. Oh, it's not a big deal. Oh, like, why not? And I'm saying this because a woman might think that, oh, I've always done this throughout my whole life, or I've told men this type of stuff and it's always worked out. And the truth of the matter is that it shouldn't have never worked out. The truth of the matter is that she got away with this type of behavior with a lot of men. To wrap up this video, when you think about even when she lost her V card and all that sorts of stuff, when you think about how much of a lie it is, or how she's not telling the honest truth, you also have to just remember she's trying to protect herself, but it's not looking out for you. And when I say protect yourself, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, is looking out for herself. All right, so I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget to check out the other links that I have linked down below. Don't forget to check out all the exclusive content on Patreon or YouTube membership. And don't forget to, in general, if you want more access and you want more help, or want to find a program, whether it's a masterclass or affirmation, it could be all down below. With my voice, I recorded that affirmations. It will be all down below for you to go ahead and check out and see what will be best for you. You could check out even the no contact, what is more suitable. That's it for this video.
Other stuff that you have going on. It could be about anything, self-improvement, back to dating. Consultations are available for that. Book your consultation. Let's get on the line and talk about what's going on with you. Click that link after this video.
Sleep affirmations so you could become that powerful man, and it is recorded in my voice, and I give you the strongest affirmations to overall become that man and subconsciously become powerful. So let's get into these books. Get a track woman you want and get her to miss you, along with secrets to winning her over, and it tells you about cold approaching. It tells you my personal stories, and if you're trying to up your game in the dating game, these books are going to be perfect for that, and you could get it all in a bundle deal. Make sure you click the link down below. Self-improving in the process. This is so serious. This is why I have a whole no contact guide guide and journal available. Y'all could go ahead and purchase it. If you need somewhere to start off, then you need all the breakdowns, all the insight, the information, and I have structure in there, help you, prompts, things that will tell you, you got this, but it'll give you also reasons why. And I have stories in there that tells you why no contact has worked for people, all types of stuff. It's so detailed, y'all. That's how much information I made sure to put in there. Step up no contact, or if you need somewhere to start and you need something to help you, this is like me guiding you as you go through no contact. That's how I customized it for y'all. So you can check that out by clicking the link down below. See what you could do with no contact, how far you could do it. Just learn everything, have the guidance and accountability partner. Although I'm not actually there, you'll feel that sense from this journal and guide.